Hello, good evening, and welcome to today's edition of the Love Live Show. This is the part 2 of Catching, maintaining my Mr. Miss Right or Dev Do Us part. Today, we are fortunate to maintain one of our guests for last week, the part 1 of this topic, and we have a new, beautiful, awesome woman joining us for this edition. Quickly, I'm reintroducing my guests. Okay, and on my extreme right, I have Mr. Why should I use Mr. when he has the Lord's anointing? He's Pastor Paul Kusi Obuadum. Pastor Paul Kusi Obuadum is a novelist. He's an author. He has about 50 plus books to his credit. And he's a married man, please, in case you are eyeing him, stop eyeing him. He's off the shelf. That's on a light note. And he's blessed with 2 kids, 2 beautiful baby girls. Well, Pastor Kusi Obuadum is the head pastor for ICGC, the Oforikrom branch here in Ashanti region. And quickly to my extreme left, so our beautiful lady for today's episode, she is Rachel, Mrs. Rachel Adioba. Mrs. Rachel Adioba is an entrepreneur. You won't believe what she specializes in, and she is a member of the Lady Entrepreneurs Network here in the Ashanti region. Lady Entrepreneurs Network has the backing of the Ministry of a ministry. In fact, I'll go and come back and tell you more. I don't want to mess up. So quickly, let's take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to zoom right into the topic for today. We'll be right back.
Do you easily catch a cold and then you find love? Do you have worries about whether you would ever find that special love you deserve and you see? Have you challenges of any sort about love and relationship matters? Join your love and relationship experts and myself, the Love Doctor, as we sit round the table of love to dissect the nitties and gritties of love. Right here, be it the good, the bad, and the ugly, live this and every Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. on Streamhouse TV, YouTube, and on Streamhouse GH, Facebook. The Love Live Show with the Lalom. It is what it is, and it is purely love.
Human beings are like a rainbow of many colors, each unique in a way that reflects light. Beautiful works of art neatly arranged to color the sky. Together, it's a masterpiece. We are bringing you different shades of artists who are leaving their footprints in the sands of time, creating hope with their paint brushes. Exciting.
Welcome back, and thank you for staying with us. Today, last week we couldn't finish the dish, and you know, quickly we are taking some few questions, and last week our call with Dr. Austin we couldn't finish, so Dr. Austin will be coming back. He will be joining us on the line, and so expect some serious secrets to be revealed today. If you don't want to miss it, please stay with us. Quickly, Pastor, Doctor na come on, Pastor. Okay, where they were free last week, where we dropped off. Quickly, ideally, Emma Obane Bema. Once yenye gay for our biwaha nti a man and man come with you one ye do her. Me patch all ye gay, Mr. Go offline with your Mr. with your impel subscription. No. Oh, okay, my tea would be Master Samaj. Oh, ye gay, Mr. Yes, watch and change your mind. If you are not meeting me, actually, one my Yesu. And stay with us. Quickly, Pastor. Ideally, Obane Bearman Kitan with DMO. Why and I was saying why? Who is supposed to propose love or marriage to who?
Wonderful. Thank you, Dana. I think it's a wonderful time always to come on your show. And I believe you are doing wonderful work. We are sending our greetings to all your cherished viewers for supporting and making this program a success. Who is supposed to propose? Is it a man? Is it a woman?
That is the question.
Wonderful. I would say when I was growing up, I heard a story of my grandfather and my grandmother. They said they were lovebirds. You know, they
Or don't know, ma.
I'm telling you, my grandfather was a king.
Oh, okay.
Making my grandmother also
A queen mother.
Queen, no, not queen mother. The wife of a king.
I see.
Ohene
Ohene, yeah.
Because in the Asante setting, the wife of the king is
It's
not
not
the queen
Ohene.
mother.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And I'm sure that when they were growing up in their youthful days, they used to meet at the town square, on the farm path.
I didn't know.
They used to meet on the way to the riverside and all this time.
Just yeah, no, when you're out there. Yeah,
Communication was going on.
Sure.
And I'm sure when it was time, my grandfather made a bold step, went to the house of my grandmother, and they did whatever they called knocking, and they became husband and wife.
I see.
Out of that marriage, my father came, and then at the time of my father too, he too made a step, saw my mother. But what we should know is that my father lived in a more advanced society than my grandfather.
I'm your grandfather, yeah.
I am a product of that marriage of my father. And then when it was time to,
You also.
I also had to follow the suit and,
I see.
and do the same.
Okay.
I started with friendship.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't go straight away. Started from friendship. Then from friendship, I decided to make it official, and that proposal. Then when she accepted and I studied there for a while.
Oh, so you heard how it's love proposal.
I'm telling you, I used to do poems.
Oh, Charlie. Me kind of poem be all right. My love is a black. Charlie, me patch up. You better search it.
So, if, as I'm saying, when she accepted,
Yeah.
I followed it with love proposal.
I see.
And she also accepted. Out of that proposal has ended in a marriage, and the marriage has brought two wonderful kids,
Yeah.
two daughters. So it is good for this discussion. I strongly believe that even as I lived in a more advanced society than my father and mother,
grandfather.
when they were at the age of marriage, I also believe in 20 years to come, or say 22 years to come, I don't think it's my daughters who are going to propose to their husbands to be.
I see.
So with your question, whether it is the man who proposed or the woman who proposed, the tradition has been set. It is the man that must propose.
Ooh. Yes, man. That's one wrong with you. Okay, quickly, please let me take your view also. Sweet Rachel, me pacho be man sepana. Oh, me das ene obia ware wa ha. Enti yeah. We are taking it from, people with practical knowledge on the topic. Mrs. Me pacho be man sepana ba na sepe.
Okay, I would like to greet your viewers.
Thank you.
Viewers, they are welcome to the show.
Yeah, you was so.
Like, you promise. You have to be here and learn a lot. See how Pastor was talking? He's giving some biography or some genealogical something from grandfather to father to him.
Sure.
In fact, for me, I was proposed to.
Hallelujah.
I love that.
I didn't go and propose to somebody. In fact, he was like a brother.
Hey, me basho enka brother Hana brother your incest.
No, okay,
So you see, my own was like,
What do your friendship? Also me dey
you see,
that enka say onuya o say odonuya.
He was like a brother, like an elder brother, taking care of us those times. So I'm sorry, to all sure know you more. That's like, so let's be a dozen.
Charlie.
Mine came as in the real secondary school. So this gentleman came. No, actually, I did like Christian life.
Brother, catch them young.
No, that's the word. So anyone.
No, the chill.
And I like, you are too troublesome. You are troublesome. How do you say?
Troublesome.
He was trying to tell me. Yeah. So I didn't get it. So one is that, yeah, very nice. So thank you. So why the niceness? So we wish us to be close.
I see.
So from there,
You took
became
it.
friends and
So you were
later
proposed.
proposed.
In
And
fact,
his proposal was even interesting.
I see. Pacho, tell us a bit. In fact, no, let it be. It will be icing on the cake. Until person we hear how it went. Naji upon if I call you. If I know one way, I be my conk upon free for free. Just spend some few data and stay online. Me Pacho na Pastor said be me be anu we dey be kasa edro. I told her we dey Pastor Michelle sometime Obetwenya na proposal number. Be man no na fadam for acha. You know this man wants to tell you something. Sanya wa wedding kan aka say ye be ma enanka under normal circumstance. Be man na was so sister Rachel so echoed the same.
Give me a name now, Sweet Rachel.
My sweet Rachel echoed.
Love that.
Sister Odoye ni do. When the down the dishes in terms of
Just glue.
I see. Don't worry. Maybe I'm not gonna. Okay, so on that was on the light note. Now, so what China propose our number? Pastor, my China check. So I did Mr. America. But you know, on a more serious note, when is it okay for the vice versa? Under normal circumstance, the man is supposed to propose. When is it okay that I will say that, okay, I feel my trainer check, men so meet me I can be. Nansa cross me who on Facebook and social media platforms and a man be ya no akobuko to no den kawana ma be man. Me pacho, so when do we pull that trigger?
Wow.
So, but we have to.
Me medical cassette me mad
Sure.
They are two wonderful, beautiful girls.
Yeah.
And but we are growing, so things are changing. So we have to look at what is happening and then address them appropriately. But if you have ever had, a male dog as a pet in the house, and if you don't chain that dog in the night.
If I try to ask, I could do someone else. You must be on with
you see?
Yeah.
And if you have a female dog who is on heat,
yeah,
in the night you won't sleep because you hear noises. And anytime you come out, you see about 5, 6. They are fighting for the right.
I see. Sister,
and you know, these are. I think your show is not just to entertain people.
Not at all, to educate also.
We are veering off and we are going off that. And if you ever had chicken in the house, it's always the cock running after the hen. I've never seen a hen running after the cock.
I see. That is nature.
So the order, as I said before, the order has been set for we human beings to follow. If you don't follow the right order, something gets missing.
I see.
I want to state it point blank that if any lady is watching me, I don't want you to make the mistake and go and propose to a man. They are clear, even in Bible. The word of God says that for this reason shall a man leave his father's house. He says, a man leave his father's house and join himself with his wife. So who leaves? Is the man that leaves. Is the man that goes searching. Is the man that joins himself. Not the other way around. Not the woman leaving to go and search. Even though there are things, I think as we go on, maybe we'll come to that a woman can do to show interest. But to put it point blank, that I want to marry you as a woman.
Would you marry me? No, a present ring, you know.
No, there are all these, excuse my language, nonsense things going on social media where they cut a small section of a film. It's not in reality of a film, and the woman is proposing to the man, and they say, once after the woman has proposed, somebody comes and say, did she die? Did she die? And people applaud and all that. She didn't die, but she will die later.
Also for prophecy, wait there. Let's hold it there. Sweetie, please, what do you make of this? Same.
Why I'm giving a very big sign. If you propose to a man, someone is just trying to say it's the man will at the end of the day insult you on that. I didn't love you. You loved me. So you have to endure. Such a marriage is an enduring marriage.
Ooh.
You won't enjoy. So like Pastor said, please, a woman, you wait. It's better you wait than go into a marriage you are going to endure. It's a hell.
I see.
It's a hell. And it's a lifetime something, for better for worse. So, and in that situation, these are men. So forgive me. Sometimes these are men can change. When I get that part, I always tell my young ladies, Master, marriage is the school that we, the married ones, want to leave. But you, the unmarried ones, want to leave.
Hey, sister, sweetie, ne husband is show and all custom.
Yes.
So it means it's a serious topic.
It is. That's my definition of marriage. Because I wish I'll go for vacation classes in the marriage. I wish I'll go for extra classes.
I see.
And go and come back. Seriously, because a lot of times we the young ones we go into this thing, we don't know what we are going through. We don't know. We always think about the wedding. We don't think about the marriage.
The fun part.
My question is, after the wedding, what will your husband eat the following day? That's where the story begins. These are men who will sit down like, I'm married. So my wife, I want breakfast, I want lunch, I want supper. Meanwhile, you are tired. We are all working people. He would say, because you are a woman, come and sit down. You get the story of your life, you cry. So let him propose. If you doesn't have a point, Master, you know you proposed to me. I didn't call you. So don't do this to me. But if you make a mistake and you propose,
upon number one, let him come.
Let him come.
Oh yeah, now I'm now yeah where say me pacho me baby now bye.
Yes.
That is a smart one there, but I think I love the points given. Yakasi yabeka somewhere. Social media and sometimes we misuse it, we abuse it. We are misinformed. Me pacho nyanko pon say be ma leave and go and cleave. Na sis your sister na leave no wakwa cleave. Be ma the next morning no the oba fraba or say you came so you have to go and let me bring the one I want to bring in. So for you enjoy to what?
Yes.
And going forward, looking at how things are going, there should be a part 3 and probably a part 4 of this particular topic. Yeah, it is possible because there are so many we can't finish everything even today. Looking at time and all that. Also, for quickly, me pacho as Bema, as a man, what must I have before I go to say me pesa me waro, sweetie, and I say me do, me no pesa me no whatna.
Wow. This is inexhaustible. It's a lot, but as you rightly said, we can't digest all of them, but we may give 1 or 2 points. Last week you mentioned something like that, and then I told you that unless you are matured in the sense that unless you are working, you can't say I want to marry. Nobody's going to give his or her daughter to you to take home, and the next time the lady is coming back out to the house for food and other things. But if I should continue, every man should have a home. You should have a home. A home, not a house.
Not a house.
You should have a home if you want to marry. And I am saying a home, not in respect of a house, because fingers are not the same. And what may be a small home for you may not be fit for me. So you can start with a single room self-contained. It's good for your level. You can start from a chamber and a hall and then move on to a flat and then your own house. The reason is that you are bringing somebody's daughter with you, and the person must have a place to sleep. So one of the churches, which I may not mention the name before, they allow you to...
You must
not your church, seriously.
Not my church, not my church.
Yes. Before they allow you
to even come forth to marry, they go and inspect where you stay.
Hey, Charlie.
Those times, they used to check your bed and check your
Hey,
television.
babe. I bet now see you to do it.
Yes, because you said you are ready to marry.
Sure.
And you have
You
just
should
a room there.
prove yourself.
There's no bed, there's no television there. What they were doing that we may not see the import, but if you sit down, a woman is coming to your house, your next door neighbor has a television, and there's this show which always go on. One day she'll be
Like
tempted.
the
The Lalom show. She'll be tempted to go there.
Go. I said, we about better when in that.
Before you realize they are
Okay, TV
discussing,
is
they
there.
are discussing your chop money.
Yeah.
And when your children also comes in, they'll go there, they'll start eating outside. So me personally, I think that if you are a man, you should have a home. And having a home also means that if you are living with your parents, some families are some way somehow rich. And as a man, sometimes you feel that, well, my father has a house, my mother has a house, and I'm okay if I marry and I bring the woman here.
Sir.
Some families are very loving. They can accommodate their in-laws.
Really.
But that is 1 out of 100. Negative 1. Thank you, sweetie. The truth is that if you bring your wife to your family house, your mom, definitely, human beings, there will be confrontations. And they arrive, wonderful.
Your mother.
Because they are competing for your love as the man.
I see.
So whose side are you going to be? And
What
your
about that one?
siblings
Yeah.
also comes in. They have an issue. Say brother is always siding with the wife. And if you stand with your siblings, too, your wife says that, well, you brought
You
me
don't
here.
love me.
So
So,
so see, if it's even a small place, make it comfortable so your woman can be. We have situations where people have married and taken their wives to their mother or father's home, and in the end, the women become maids in the house. You can't complain. There's no privacy.
Sure.
So if you are a man and if you really want to marry, you can't have all the money in the world. It depends on the woman. You can start from somewhere and get to somewhere. If the woman understands you, it can be a small place, but you can start from. You can get
Wow.
up
So
to
have
somewhere.
a job or have a work, then also have a home. Please, for bringing your woman, your wife, into your family home, Mebacho, it's a no-no. Take it from me. Mebacho. You know, it's 1 out of 100. Now, how do you detect to say our situation is going to be the one among the 100? Please avoid future, you know, or those occurrences. We want to avoid some of these things quickly. Sweet Rachel, apparently you love that name. Okay, so as a woman, you have to talk for women. Okay, what do you need to have before you go into marriage? See, we've established the fact is women have to be patient enough and wait till the man propose the marriage or the love to them. And after we have waited and they have come, what time do we assess ourselves and say, now I am ready, I can go into marriage? What do I need and what must I have before I say that?
I don't know why today I'm just.
Can we view?
I do too.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm just 6 years in marriage and I've learned a lot.
I
That's
see.
6 years. Wow.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Last June, that I'm 6 years.
I
So
see.
if I was even a child, at least I can now walk.
Definitely, definitely.
I'm 6 years in marriage now.
Mhm.
And women need 2 things.
I see.
We need spiritual maturity. If you want to marry, now what I wanted to add to Papa's voice was, who created the marriage? It is God. So you need a home. And the home, you didn't stress on what I wanted him to say. A home is a place people live in.
I left that one for you.
It's not a house.
Yeah.
The building. Imagine your husband comes up and talk to you. Are you living in the house?
Not at
You're in the house. You're
Yeah.
not in the home.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So where people live in, when you come, you all communicate, we laugh. Some women are crying within.
Ooh.
Married women. I'm not scaring anybody. That's the reality. Do you know what our problem?
Yes.
The issue is we usually watch movies and we take movies into our marriage. I wish I will come give you a peck and hug you. How was your day? I go no about my bread. What do we have? What about you? You know when you watch sometimes if we don't say this,
you know,
you will come back and start crying that we didn't get what we want.
yeah.
But it's the truth. The first thing is we need spiritual maturity. What I mean is take your husband to be your husband back to God.
Yeah.
God, I want him to give me a hug after he comes from work.
Yeah.
This man born in the class. Ono muhagi mu. Ami anche ni bida. Then kiss na father also make kiss. Enye ye da. O kiss o da o. Kiss go no kiss o small. Sabi o kiss one na baby.
Wonderful.
Woo! Hold it. Hold it.
Let's go on.
To give you that kiss.
Wonderful.
But I didn't do that thing. I prayed enough.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's why I want to share it.
Yeah.
You pray, God, I want this man to give me a kiss.
Yeah.
God can change it. He's the only person.
Sure.
Women of today, we go into the marriages with our own
Yeah.
degree knowledge.
Sure.
That is our problem.
And it doesn't work like that.
My school. Now, what me say? Hey,
I see.
you can't because who created the marriage?
Mm-hmm.
It
In
is
the
God.
first place.
So if your husband is not what you want, don't go anywhere. Who is the creator? He's only a creative. Take him back to the creator. Creator, this creator of yours is not doing what you said it should do
Yes,
in marriage. And marriage is for only God. We didn't create it. Then, apart from that, Oba, Tony Emma, these men, they come empty-handed.
Empty I came. Empty I came. Empty I should go.
Only chance for them. Only.
I see.
And we women want, I know a lady, if you go to her kitchen, oh, you will see. And near my doors, I'm coming in. I'm mediating. I look at there's a kitchen or is a bedroom. She has every type of chance in the world. And they arrange it. You know, not own arrangement.
Yeah.
Arrange it. Someone do it in a day. So they go to say, see, what I'm a YFM saying. Kitchen so. When I'm creating, I know who resist that now. We want you around.
I see.
Please buy something.
Yeah.
Your man can buy something for you.
Mm-hmm.
But you too as a woman, buy something. My mother will tell you, buy labor-saving devices.
Labor-saving devices.
Those are the best for now. Because we are both workers.
Mm-hmm.
Don't expect your husband to come back from work and say, I'm helping you. No. My girl, buy your washing machine.
Mm-hmm.
You are not lazy. About food cry, they use it. Yeah. Who is always say, hey, but you want to say, give away quite a phone, never see. I'll buy film to washing machine.
I see.
To rice cooker.
Mm-hmm.
It helps.
Oh,
because
blender.
You can acquire bread.
Mm-hmm.
But remember the bar, Papa didn't then. An issue. The answer had been ready. But one up, I remember a day I finished working and I was crying. Because that day I think I had an examination. I closed around 6.
I see.
My husband had gone home. It's waiting for me. It's going to prepare food.
Oh.
This girl is tired. But I had no option.
Yeah.
I have 2 boys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they are lovely and troublesome anyway. Lovely and
I love the description. Lovely and troublesome.
They just have to prepare food, you take care of them, do everything. And I was like, oh, I'm tired. And you know these are men. They believe that in their can set up.
Certain. But quickly, I think that is something we also have to correct. Because where the world is going, if you don't provide any assistance in this kind of form, I mean, you're going to kill your wife.
No, point of correction.
Really?
They're rather dying. Because the more we work, the more we get strength.
Charlie.
It's a reality.
Wow.
The more we work, every time it's a man that champagne for them women kind of ones, a man that
I see.
Yes. Remember the wookers. So you are to Whitechapel. When you exercise, Mickey, my home, my Nanta, my pra, my Jareba, my essay, my exercise.
Sweet Rachel, you deserve the name. You are really sweet. You are really sweet. So it is just wisdom. It is wisdom for you, the man, to help. It is pure wisdom to exercise, digest the food you just took.
It will help.
Oh,
also Pacho, where the sermon, your mom sermon to preach on Sunday, Pacho.
I'm not going to preach. It's not time to preach that sermon.
Hey, but on quickly, let's take.
But today's men are doing well.
Also, for
unlike
me,
those
Pacho,
days.
before we talk about today's men,
they are praising themselves. That's what I don't like.
Today's men are doing wonderful.
Pacho, please,
I don't like
let's take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to continue with this beautiful episode. Thank you.
Do you easily catch a cold and then you find love? Do you have worries about whether you would ever find that special love you deserve and you see? Have you challenges of any sort about love and relationship matters? Join your love and relationship experts and myself, the Love Doctor, as we sit round the table of love to dissect the nitties and gritties of love. Right here, be it the good, the bad, and the ugly, live this and every Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. on Streamhouse TV, YouTube, and on Streamhouse GH, Facebook. The Love Life Show with the Lalom. It is what it is, and it is purely love.
Human beings are like a rainbow of many colors, each unique in a way that reflects light. Beautiful works of art, neatly arranged to color the sky. Together, it's a masterpiece. We are bringing you different shades of artists who are leaving their footprints in the sands of time, creating hope with their paint brushes, inciting peace with their melodies, and transforming hearts with their words. Let us get to know them, the inspiration behind why they do what they do. So catch us live on Streamhouse TV every Friday at 5 p.m. as we discover and unveil creativity right here in Great Hub. I will stay tuned.
Ghana, nsɛm sisi o, nsɛm sisi papa. Aseɛ ne sɛe. Wotwerɛ mo kora wɔnte aseɛ. Ame, sɛdeɛ ɔsiɛ no, saa pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛna mebɛtena ha mɛka. Yɛbɛpam sɛ pɛmpɛmpɛ, yɛbɛka ne pɛn. Memmɛhyɛ n'ataade no abɛka sɛ me, ahyɛ w'asɛm ataade. Ɛte sɛdeɛ ɔsiɛ no no, saa pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛne yɛbɛka no. Nti hyia me ne m'abadwafoɔ ɛwɔ Streamhouse GH. Facebook Live. Ejua de bia ene ya wada. Abra abo no miensa. Ekopem no nnan. Na me no mabedwafo ye metna se. Ye pesen sem ne ye mie biemu. Ye pasem ne pomasibe. Me den de lady Ajamfi hia me na ye ne nko.
You know your favorite sports personalities on the pitch, but how well do you know them off the pitch? We bring you their stories, their lifestyle off the pitch.
We discuss the games as and when they happen. We discuss the fun parts of the game hidden from the lens of the media that we never get to hear, and give an in-depth analysis as to how the things that happen.
We will come your way with everything sports, including the entertainment aspect of it. Expect nothing but the best of analysis from my guests on every Friday from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. on Streamhouse GH on Facebook. Make dates with us. I am your host, Sadiq Abdul Latif.
Economies and businesses are on the verge of collapse. Even churches are on break throughout the nation's countries and cities. But there is still hope for your business and church. Streamhouse is giving a special package for pastors, businesses, and churches. Yes, come to our studios and a click. Get hooked again to your customers or congregation, and even other people that knew you not or did not know what you do. For Trust and Talking, will stream up to 10 people of your church to your own Facebook and YouTube page. Do not let your church break down by the time this coronavirus will be over. Long live Ghana, long live Streamhouse, and long live your business.
always tell you this. You see, what did you see? That's a one water. In fact, my mention is free abba. What the seed chefem? No one water, it will die. This show needs your sponsorship. Kakrebia or the baba soya send ye. We are helping solve somebody's problem. This is our ministry, and this is your ministry in the house. Okay? If you are a business, you have a product, you have a service, and you offer to the public, we are here for you. Come and we do a neat work for you. It's a conk work. Trust me. And we'll give you magic results in, your sales. Okay? The packages are so affordable. Just get in touch. Call our lines and we'll speak with you and do business with you. And also remember, we are live on YouTube, Streamhouse TV, and on Facebook, we are Streamhouse GH. Kindly like us, subscribe to our channel, and also share. Sharing is caring. I love where I heard this from. And so please, thanks for staying with us. Quickly, also for
yes, please.
And Sambiha pa or Chrome High. So the brony quacher will be seen for. Maintain say we should be a rejected bronida. And now say, what of Bill Gates, but now Queen Elizabeth Nanebi. What the young be before Scafoya be cry. Now, what the Banico fee, now a bush and for say and penal. What to be that? What do you make of parental objections? Because family, sometimes what the Obaba fee or the Bema Beko fee almost in a lie, and ya any anka, why didn't Cabenya? You get a hard journey, but what do you make of that? What do you make of parental objections?
I'm trying to come clear
on of certain
objecting whether a man you sent home or a woman
you've sent a woman home or a man home. The family are like, na lie, this one.
Who accept it? So well, it does happen. And
a quick one. Whilst Osofo is working on that, we're trying to get Doctor on the line. And remember, last week we had some Paul. We were taking some notes before he went off the line. So today he'll be joining us again. So Osofo, you let's do the business whilst he.
I know a woman who met a very wonderful man and took the man to the family. The man looked all right. He's working, everything. But the mother objected. The mother said no. And the woman, what is wrong with him? He's handsome. He comes from a good family background and he's working. The father didn't say anything. But the mother said no. So, in our setting, mostly if you are a woman and you are a mother and you mostly object to this man comes, you object, another woman comes, sometimes they can brand you.
Actually, I can't worry more spiritual fast.
Back and forth. Yeah. The woman gave in. But when they got married, less than 2 months, the man died. Ooh. Less than 2 months. I see. The man died. And this
not just say prophetic no.
You see, women have intuition.
Of course.
It's natural. They have intuition. A woman can just be there and feel there's something wrong. I see. Can call the husband, feel something wrong.
And yeah, prophet Aaron. Aaron as
it's not about being prophetic.
I see.
It's something God has given to women. Sometimes you can feel your daughter or your son is going through something. The mother will call and truly.
Something's going on.
When you find a woman, the best person to show the person to is your mom.
I see. And your dad.
And after that, you go for the father's blessing. If it's a man too, mostly your father is the right person because we know ourselves. We can know whether this guy is cheating or not. But coming to your question, what I would say is that marriage is between families. And then the Lord gives his blessing. So if one family objects, there's nothing the church can do about it. If one family says that, no, we don't want this man, we don't want this woman. That is why before any church, I know of my church, we can proceed with marriage counseling. Even when you introduce the woman to me or the man to me, first of all, we'd have to call them, both families, and ask, do you know this man? Yeah. And do you know this woman? Do the two of you consent that they should get married? And when they agree, then we can begin. Why we do that is that sometimes it's not that, well, there's a problem, but before, if you check, sometimes when they check and you go line, you see that sometimes they are even relatives. There have been situations where they meet each other. They don't know. This one is in Takra, the other one is here. They have met social media.
I see.
And then when they bring the family and they check, then you see that, oh,
me offer to get it. That is incest.
So the family plays a role. If the family objects, I don't think you should push it. Really? Maybe you can tackle it with prayer. But if you push it, you can go to the court. But it has always been that the end has always not been good. The end has always not been good.
I see.
But if it's genuine, I don't think they will object.
Hey, also but this reminds me of my friend Bias and with their personal obi way and is okay with it. You get it. This brother has invested so much in the lady. Parents of this lady saw her, or the gentleman investing in the lady.
Okay.
You get it. The lady was a student at the tertiary level, and was doing this college kind of thing, training college also. Girl, on your posting now, or the boy the brother wanted to take, the case up and formalize things. Abusia wasn't a lie. Bemano obana mame cry they no pne kakra. Na bemano obane papa no. Papa na pne da. Asofo nyina bemu. This person is watching me, and I'm happy that he's not offended that I share his story, because it's something he had to cry and cry, and we took the case everywhere. Uncle Siaga. So eventually he had to go off because Obane Papa said it's really painful, especially when they saw you putting money in, watering the flower. Also for Yabeka Sahu actually, sweetie. Okay, please, how we get? Do we have doctor? Okay. Okay, sweetie, what do you also? Hello, doctor. Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Good evening, doctor.
Good evening, Pat.
Oh, thank you for answering our call. We've been trying. Sorry, we lost you last week, but we are grateful you've joined us today. Tonight. So quickly, we're taking it from where we left last week. Please, along the line, when you were with mommy, trying to, can you hear me, please?
Hello?
Yeah, hello, doctor.
Yeah?
Yes. Please, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, hello, doctor. Please, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you better now.
Oh, okay. Thanks very much. And quickly, for our viewers, those joining us for today's edition, Dr. Austin Lugutera is a lecturer at the University of Ghana, Legon, and he also lectures at the University of Education, Winneba. He is also a lecturer at the Kumasi Technical University. Dr. Austin is a lecturer, also an entrepreneur. He is a father, a married man, has been married over 20 years plus, and so he is worth being on the show. Please, doctor, quickly, whilst you were with mommy trying to make things work, were you ever afraid that mommy was one day going to wake up and tell you, hey, doc, by then, hey, guy, I don't want to continue this journey again? Hello, please.
Hello?
Yes, please, were you able to hear the question?
What's the question?
Yes, please, I was asking, whilst you were working things with mommy in the beginning of your relationship, were you ever afraid that one day mommy was going to get up and tell you, hey guy, I don't want to continue with this thing? Were you afraid she was going to leave one day?
You are afraid in a relationship?
I'm asking, were you ever afraid that mommy, which is your sweetheart now, that she was ever going to leave you, that one day, whilst you were in the stage of preparation into marriage, that she was going to opt out of the...
You know what? Any person who is afraid in a relationship means that the person has no confidence in himself.
I see.
Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Any person underline who is afraid in relationship is not sure of himself. He's not confident of himself.
Mm-hmm.
If you are confident of yourself and you know who you are,
I see.
You never get scared that the lady will move away anywhere. Yeah.
I
so
see.
when you get somebody who is always trying to find out where is my lady, who is he talking to, I mean, it means it just shows that you are not confident in yourself and you are not so sure whether you still have the lady or not.
Wow.
If you are confident of yourself and you know I've gotten the lady, and you know you can only know when you have the lady when you know yourself for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You add value to yourself. You know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You are not just a pushover.
I love that.
But if you don't have that self-confidence, then definitely you doubt yourself. You doubt your own capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lady. Why doubt it?
I see. I see.
You only doubt it and know that, okay, probably you haven't performed your duties right.
Wow, that is...
Probably you haven't said the right things right. So you think that somebody is saying something better than you have said.
Oh, okay. I love that.
So
that's
all the time you think that somebody who will say something better and take the woman away from you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's right.
So all the time you are always suspicious of people. So when you see the person, if you are the type who doesn't like dressing, and you see someone who dresses better than you, you say, the person, my lady will take the person will take my lady away from me.
I see. I see.
On the same way, if you are somebody who doesn't take care of the woman.
Mm-hmm. 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 Ooh, please, if you are sitting on my line, please get up, okay? Ojansho, if you are on the line, Ojansho. People, please, technical team, I love your work. Kindly get doctor on the line. We need to get doctor. Quickly, sweet Rachel, what do you make of parental objections?
In fact, that one is the whole issue on it. Because I don't know why parents don't agree to.
Okay, kindly speak.
What the child will bring.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, that person is going to marry. So why? But siding someone with suffer with the past that is a blessing. And what I know a little from my mother is that when you take a man to, when you take a man
Let's do we have doctor on the line? Hello, do we have doctor?
Hello?
Yeah, hello doctor. So thank you for that apport. In fact, I've grabbed it into my pocket. So when I meet the men on the street, I will tell them, please put yourself in order, else somebody will go and talk better things than you are talking.
Exactly. Because the point is that the ladies have their specifications.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the point is that you've met the lady and the lady agreed to you based on certain things.
Mm-hmm.
If the lady doesn't want you, doesn't want you.
I see.
Good. So
Wow.
if the lady wants you and she comes, you have to play your game right.
I see.
And if you are playing your game right and you have confidence that what I'm doing is right, you're always confident.
Wow, thank you very much,
have
doctor.
People, even if they are working with their lady,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
they always want, they frown, they squeeze their face.
Hey.
Why? Because they think that the lady is taking all the shine from him.
Hey.
And the fact that they say that when other men look at the lady,
I see.
I mean, they take away. So you think that you are not appealing.
Doctor,
Put
you are
yourself in
revealing.
order.
Doctor, you are revealing things, wow.
That's all I want to put yourself in order. Put more confidence
Value
in yourself.
to yourself.
Ladies want somebody who controls them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Controlling them doesn't mean that giving them order here and there,
That is it.
but controlling them emotionally.
Be a man.
That is why a lady can say, I am not moved.
Be
by
a
what
man
this
of the
person is
game.
doing."
Yeah.
It means you are not controlling her emotionally, you are not controlling her by forces, you are not controlling her by speech. Nothing of yours is moving her.
Mm-hmm. I
So
see.
you are not a controller. Your system is not controlling anything.
I see.
You are just there. So,
You are just there.
So you can get somebody.
Doctor.
It's not about whether you are handsome or you have money, but are you influencing the lady's life?
Okay.
Do you, does she miss your words? Does she miss you being around?
Doctor,
That's talk about controlling.
Yes, we have a lot.
That she thinks that something is missing in her.
Hello, doctor.
What indelible mark have you left in her?
Yes, I see. Wow, we have a lot of things to grab from you, but quickly.
Yeah, so these are the things. But it's nothing of you that she thinks that I've missed. Not the usual pretending I've missed you so much. No. Really, if you're absent, the lady should think that somebody is absent from me. And
Doctor.
thinking that I need this person around me. It's a conversation. When you are meeting, are you always quarreling?
I see.
Do you make her smile? Does she miss your words? Can she say that, oh, if my man is around, he will have solved this problem for me?
I see.
Are you that type? Or you are the nagging type, or you are the fighting type, or you are the beating type?
I see.
Who are you?
Doctor, I love that word, who are you? Please, quickly, what gave you the assurance that mommy was never going to leave? The assurance. That one thing that gave you the assurance that this woman is staying with me.
Pardon?
I said the assurance point. What did mommy do that gave you the assurance that she wants to stay with you for life?
Yes, that is what I'm saying. When you are dating and you are in a relationship, there comes a time when you yourself, you know that, whatever you are saying and however you are moving with the lady, you are having a great impact in her life. That's what I'm saying, that when you are not after the person feels something is missing, then at the point in time, you yourself also realize that, okay, I have somebody as a partner, I can have any type of conversation with the person without anybody getting hurt. I can say any word to her without her getting things that interpreting it wrongly.
I see.
People with low esteem, even when you are smiling with them, they think you are insulting them. Because they have low esteem.
Yeah.
So it will get to a level you yourself know that things are working. You don't need a magician. If it's not working, it's not working.
It's not working if it's not working.
If it's not working, don't say that I'll give you time to work. If it's not working, it's not working.
Wow.
Remember, dating is rehearsal to marry.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
it
so
is.
it's like acting. If you are not performing right, you don't expect that during the acting itself, it will come right.
Thank you very much, doctor. And quickly, we want to also ask, what one good thing has mommy, who is your better half now, has she been consistent at? One good thing that she has been... Oh, I lost the doctor again. Oh, my goodness. Sweetie, if somebody is sitting on my line on a more serious note, I'm sorry. Sweet Rachel.
Yes, madam.
Yes. Enti me de sister Yakofi and I me de brother Yakofi ebusuafo say na lie. This one it no go happen.
Oh, yes.
What do I do next? What do we do next? What is the next step?
If ebusuafo says no, the answer is no.
Hey, simple as that.
Yes. When your mother or father does not bless your marriage, okay, it's all work. You will come back. So, and what's up? I was trying to say that. What's up was saying, I knew a man who wanted to go and marry, not knowing in that family when he brought the woman home. Our men are for a cheat. I call investigations, and then I'm when you find it about you. Because of the area, what about coffee and coffee?
Right there, doctor. Please. So I asked, what one good thing since you married mommy for about all these about 20 years plus. What one good thing has she been consistently doing? You know that this thing there, mommy, me who no yeah and never that so yeah. What is that one good thing that she has been consistent at doing? Kindly help us.
What?
Good thing, one good thing, that beautiful good thing that she does, and she has been consistent at doing all these years.
One good thing that continuously you do.
That mommy, your sweetheart has been doing all these years, being together with her. Please, did you get the question?
I'm not getting you. Say one good thing.
That mommy, your sweetheart, has been consistently doing since you got involved with her over these years, 20 years plus.
One good thing.
One good thing about mommy that she has been doing. I do it, dear. Mommy Jada. And one of the chimney, and she is still doing it. So it means she's not
being a
faking it.
listener.
Being a listener. Wow.
Good listener. Yeah.
She has been a good listener. I love
You know,
that.
no matter how the relationship has to be,
Yeah.
if you are the type who likes talking, and you also met somebody who likes talking, there comes to be a listener.
I see. I see. Doc.
Did you understand the point?
Yeah. Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, it gets the time one has to be a listener.
One has to be.
If all of you are always shouting, hey, 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 no one is listening, you always call out.
I see. Wow. Mommy is watching. And
Good. So you have to get at the time that one has to be a very good listener.
A very good listener.
It means all of you will like talking, but at a point in time, one will have to be listening more than talking.
I see. Doctor, we really appreciate your joining us tonight. And we want to give you just some few seconds. Say something beautiful to mommy. She is watching us live. And so blow some kisses in the air towards her direction. Say something beautiful to her.
Pardon?
Kindly say something good, beautiful to mommy, because she is also watching us wherever she is. Say something good to her now.
Yeah.
This is the real time.
Good. What will I say? I rather prefer to give advice to the young ones rather.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I rather prefer to give advice to the young ones rather.
Doctor, mommy won't like it this way. Please try and say something. Mommy won't like it this way. You will say something to us, okay, the young ones, but please blow some kisses in the air.
Oh, the line is always deep.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, you know, you see, I prefer more actions than flatteries.
Yeah, hello, come again.
Do you understand that?
Yes, please. Okay.
There should be more. I prefer that more actions than flatteries.
I see. Wow. That is very beautiful, Doctor.
Because within the actions are the flattery things you're supposed to do. It shouldn't be more of flattery and less action.
Yeah. Doctor.
Yeah.
Doctor, today you are exposing everybody, both the men and the women. Okay, but we really appreciate your time on the line with us. Doc, you'll be coming our way sometime later, but we want to thank you very much for joining us for tonight's edition.
My pleasure to all your listeners.
Thanks very much.
I'll find time to appear there live.
Definitely, Doctor, I love that.
Good.
You know, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time. And that was Dr. Austin.
Pleasure all the time.
Thank you very much. And that was Dr. Austin Lugutera, a lecturer and an entrepreneur. This man has been married for over 20 years. You heard him, everything from the horse's own mouth. Prefer action over flattery. You know, or catch us, I love you, but his action, he's beating you. How can love, be manifested in beating? Quickly, also I was with you, sweet Rachel. Please, parents have objected. Abusianfo have objected. What next? What do we do next?
I was giving a story, and I was saying that our mothers usually go back to our spouses to be family to go and check. So what if they are sickness? What if there's a disease in that home? They will not allow you to marry.
What if there are diseases in that home? And right here, we have to pause. I told you there are more episodes. In fact, this is almost a series because there is going to be the part 3 and the part 4. I promise it's going to be an exciting business. This is what time would allow us to come this far. Kindly do I have to wish? I don't want to leave. I feel we should do more. No. But you see, I didn't even give time to my guests, the experts, to say anything. It means that I'm maintaining them for God willing next week's episode, which is the part 3 of catching my Mr. Miss Right, maintaining him or her to love, death do us part. I don't want to leave my Okay, so thanks for staying with us and kindly have a good evening. Shalom.